Hello the internet, my name's Laura and welcome back to my channel. Today I have gotten plant mail and it's already open. So 2 weeks ago I had ordered some plants from My Green Obsession, and they shipped them out at the beginning of the week. Like most plant places, they don't ship them out until the beginning of the week so that they don't sit in the post office over the weekend. And so last Monday, the package got shipped out. I got the notification and the tracking number. And Tuesday, me and my husband had to make a emergency trip up to Maryland. So the person who was taking care of my cats, and technically my cats and my fish, I had to tell him that the package was coming, and on Thursday he got the package, he opened up the package, he made sure that the plants were okay, he sent me a picture, I told him what to do to take care of them, and then I came home and had the plants. So, you guys don't actually get to see an unboxing, really, but I'm going to pretend like it's an unboxing because people love unboxing videos, and I like doing unboxing videos. So, I've got the original box here. This is the original box in which everything came, and we're going to pretend like I just opened this box. So, yay, it's an unboxing. I just was silly. Okay, so, on top of the packaging came some little top things. So I have my little card from My Green Obsession. They were on Etsy when I first found out about them. Whenever I watch unboxing videos, I usually go to the store or the website and just look and see what they have. Because I just like to see, if this is something that somebody has used, like a plant place that somebody's gotten something from, they're probably, okay. And so I tried out My Green Obsession, and immediately saw that they had some really nice begonias. So there are begonias in this thing. Okay, so this one is very specific to one of the plants, and then this one is specific. So this is a begonia care sheet. This is a carnivorous plant care sheet because I got both of those in this order. So we're now going to dive in, and I totally put the plants here behind the box so it looks like I'm reaching into the box. I know, I'm so silly. What is it? Okay, so the main reason that I ordered from this place was because they had specific begonias. This is the first one that I saw on their website where I decided that I really needed. I'm going to make it actually look like I'm reaching into the box. This begonia here is called Begonia Red Planet, and as you can see, it has really awesome zigzag lines, like red zigzag lines on the leaves, spiraling out from the center. And actually the undersides of the leaves look almost exactly the same as the tops of the leaves, like it's the red patterning with the green, and underneath the leaves is the red patterning with the with the green. And I saw this on there, and I was just like, it's not even my typical fare. It's not my eyelash begonia. The leaf shape is not interesting. It's just kind of a typical begonia shape, but that pattern, I just decided I had to have it. And this was the plant that made me decide that I was going to keep looking at this website and see what else I could get on there. So, Begonia Red Planet. Some of these begonias have come in and they are definitely crisping a little bit around the edges. I'm not sure whether that was transit. I'm not sure whether that's that they're unhappy with the amount of humidity that they're getting in my house. They were upstairs in my kitchen, which has, I'm pretty sure, a lower humidity than downstairs, which usually hovers around 60%. But we're just gonna have to see. I mean, they haven't been getting too bad. It's just like a little bit of crisping around some of these edges, but the plant itself still seems to be fine, so put that over there. One of the other plants that I got, a second begonia, this is called a Deco Daddy, and again, really awesome kind of zigzaggy red patterning on there. This one is a little worse for wear. The shriveling, the crispy of the leaves has happened, but it's got a new leaf coming in there that looks like it's doing fine. So I think it's just adjusting to the, to the new environment. And I saw this one and I was just like, wow, that's just amazing. And obviously I had to get it. I like the shape of this one a little bit more because it's not just kind of the standard like round or teardrop shaped leaf. It seems a little bit loose in the soil. Like the plant kind of wiggles back and forth, but I'm assuming it's got roots down in there and I'm just not gonna disturb it. So it seems to be fine. Unless something happens, I'm just gonna leave it alone. It's got this new leaf, and then there's actually another little baby leaf coming up there. So I'm pretty sure it's doing fine. Once it stops crisping because it gets used to my house, I think it's gonna be fine. So that is Begonia Deco Daddy. And then I had actually been staring at this website and the plants on this website for a while. And there was one plant that I wanted that was out of stock. And when it finally came back into stock, that's when I went and grabbed the other plants that I wanted. And that was this Begonia Black Fancy. And I don't know if you can tell because these leaves are still pretty small, but this one right here is actually a fairly mature leaf for, the size. And it has the double curl on it just like my Begonia Breakdance. The slightly larger Black Fancy that they have on the website pictures, show it's got the really nice veining, like the white, it's really light colored veining that comes up into the leaf, and then the leaf is very, very similar in shape to the Begonia Breakdance, which is obviously why I was interested in this one. And some of the leaves even have like a green modeling, but a lot of them are just so dark that they basically look black. So I was interested in seeing more what this plant looks like when it matures. It says on the website that it's a slow grower, which I assume is why they were out of it, because they really weren't out of very much. But this one seems to be transitioning the best out of all of them, in that there's only like one leaf that got any crusties on it, any dried bits on the leaves. And I think there's only the one, yeah. And so I'm really looking forward to this getting bigger. I mean, I'm looking forward to all of them getting bigger, but this one, because it's so similar to my Begonia Breakdance, I really would, I'm so excited to see it get bigger and then to compare how the two of them look. Then I did say that I got one carnivorous plant. So, reaching into the box and pulling out. Yeah, I've actually got it in its little thing of water because basically what this thing says is that carnivorous plants, especially sundews, really don't travel well, because the reason they're called sundews is all these little hairs on here get little, like, I don't even know what it is. It's some sort of a liquid, and that's what traps the insect. And it like beads up on each of these little, see all those little hairs on there? I don't know how well it's focusing. Focus! And when it gets shipped, because it actually came in a plastic bag. Like, it was in a plastic bag to try and keep the humidity in. These guys love humidity, and so he's in there. But anyway, they didn't have very many carnivorous plants, but I was just intrigued by the red hairs on this guy, and I decided that I would go ahead and buy him and bring him home. I'm having good success with my pendicula, and so I'm going to be growing this guy. I'm probably going to end up sticking him in some sort of a terrarium or a glass jar as well to try and raise the humidity up. See if I can get the little droplets back on this thing. But I mean, besides that, he's perfectly healthy looking. He's got new leaves that are crumbing and growing and unfurling, and I can see that progress happen. So he's pretty happy. Just, we're gonna see if we can get the humidity up a little bit more. Putting that down carefully because it's wet. And this last plant is actually not the variety I wanted. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you. And I forget what the variety of this is. Oh. Oh, here it is. Apparently, I didn't even look all the way through this bag. Apparently, they even, I'm gonna show you guys a picture. They did the thing where they put the soil all around, or the cloth all around, and then they tape that down, and then they tape it, and they all even came with, like that one said, Begonia Black Fancy. And this guy is this, Primulina Nane Argentini. So that's what this one is. And this is an Asian violet. So I've never really been interested in African violets, and the main reason that I've never been interested in African violets is because you grow them for their flowers. And the leaves are just kind of there. As you can see with these Asian violets, they actually have like white markings on their leaves. So the leaves themselves are actually interesting looking. And the one that I was originally going to get was called a Loki. Loki of Norse mythology fame. I was a fan of him before the Marvel movies. And I was interested in getting an Asian violet, and then I saw it was called the Loki, and I was like, oh, I should get him. But then when the Black Fancy came back into stock, the Loki Asian violet was the only one that was out of stock. And so I picked one that I liked the markings on and decided, let's go ahead and get it and see if I can keep an Asian violet alive. I know that they're like African violets in that they don't like getting water on their leaves, so like bottom watering, and I really haven't looked at much besides that yet, but I'm going to. But all of these plants came in and looked super good. I mean, the begonia is obviously a little bit of crinkling on the outsides of them, but the plants themselves, this looks perfectly, I mean, it just looks perfect. It's got 2 new leaves still growing down in there. The leaves are all healthy looking, they're all great. I'm very, very happy with my order from My Green Obsession. It was packed well as far as, you know, I didn't unpack it, but I saw how it was packed when he sent me the pictures. I'm gonna put that over here so you can see that they were all wrapped up to try and keep the soil in. There's a little bit of soil inside like at the bottom of the box here, but it's like, I mean, there's even like this cushiony, slightly cushiony stuff in there to kind of like seal it all in. And it came really nice. And they are in the process of moving. They had an Etsy shop. I'm not sure if the Etsy shop is still open. Like, it's still there, but I don't think they're selling anything on it. And they have mygreenobsession.com. And so that website, I think, is where they're moving all of their stuff over to. And I'm happy with the plants that I got from there. So if you guys want to check them out and see if there are any of these that you would like, or any other, they've got a good variety of plants. I just obviously gravitate towards the begonias and the carnivorous plants. Who would have thought that I would start? I never thought that I would start gravitating towards carnivorous plants. It's all Jerry's fault. It's all his fault. It's okay. I love them. But anyway, so that is going to be the video for today, is my unboxing. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing those plants. Tell me which one of them is your favorite, which one you would have ordered, or which one you are looking most forward to me growing and then being able to show you again. Because I guess part of watching people on YouTube is that, like, they grow plants and then you can see them and you don't have to take care of the plant. I don't know. I kind of like that for certain ones, because I'm just like, oh yeah, monsteras are so cool, but I don't, you know, I'd like a Monstera albo, but that price tag is like, so I'll just look at the really pretty ones that other people have. So anyway, tell me which one is your favorite so that I know which ones you guys are going to want shown off. It's very likely that Black Fancy is gonna catch my heart, just like the breakdance. Though the breakdance is still larger, and it's flowering again. I keep cutting off these flowers, like when they start drying out, and then it just sticks up new ones. None of my other begonias are flowering like this. It is only that one plant. It loves me so much. Do you guys want to see it now? I know. If you don't want to see the break dance, you can go ahead and skip to the end of the video. But there he is, living large, super happy, and there are the 2 new blooms. The most recent I haven't even shown you guys all the bloom stalks that have been on this thing. I'm stuck under a little leaf. God, I love this plant. Anyway, so if you like this video, go ahead and like this video. If you want to stick around and see how these plants do, subscribe, and I will be updating, at some point when they've done something interesting besides just being plants. And thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. I will see you guys in the next video, which I'm probably going to be taping right after this. All right, bye-bye.